Yo, what up? This man bringing you all another Call of Duty gameplay, and this is the last COD I'm gonna bring y'all for a while. I just have to address this last issue, and it's just people still don't get it. People still just don't get it. You can tell them something, you can show them something, and they still don't get it. It's just like kids arguing with me. They say, "Man, it was 5 bullets that came out of your gun, so it was 5 shots," completely ignoring that it was only 3 hit markers. I don't care if it was 20 shots that came out of my gun. How many actually hit? It's called a hit marker, not a bullet come out of your gun. So that's how many shots there were. It's a hit marker. That means if I shoot 7 rounds and 3 hit, it's 3 hit markers. How fucking stupid are you fucking kids nowadays? I'm gonna put those videos on private because I don't want to block 100 people. Because one thing I can't stand is fucking stupidity. 3 hit markers, 3 hits. Simple fucking math. But anyway, let me get into this video. That's just my rant about that. Playing against some dudes that were camping us a few games before this one. It was me, Conflict, Bullet. Really don't know who else was in the game, but I know it was me, Conflict, Bullet. We had one random. Anyway, playing against this team joined the lobby. They wanted to camp us, so I said I'm gonna put my camping boots on. I'm gonna camp these motherfuckers. Since y'all want to camp, I can camp too. So one of my favorite camping classes I got is TAR 21, Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, Sit Rep Pro. And I get myself in an advantageous position. I know these maps. I know them well. I know where to get. And I know where I'll be successful at. Right here, you want to come to C. You got high ground, this is C domination. You want to come to C, you got high ground. You got high ground advantage, and you can head glitch off all these rocks. But the reason I'm making this video is because I just watched my boy K-True video. It was a Gears of War 3 video. Anyway, shout out to K-True. It was a Gears of War 3 video. And he was talking about, don't say Call of Duty doesn't take skill unless you have a 2.5 KD. And I almost fell out laughing when he said that, because that's one of the, for somebody that I respect like that to say such a stupid statement, it made me laugh. Because as I was showing this video, and this is a double feature, this is not one video, this is 2 gameplays, 2 back-to-back gameplays, which I got a lot of these on my hard drive. I got a lot of games just like this on my hard drive. When I play like this, it's on purpose. I tell a lot, yo, I'm camping, I'm not gonna move, see how high I can get my kill there. And a lot of times I end up like 15-1, 20-2, 21. I'm like, this is so stupid. And it's so boring, but it's so easy to do. But anyway, getting like what I said. He said, don't say Call of Duty doesn't take skill unless you have a 2.5 KD. I almost fell out laughing when I heard that. I did fall out laughing. I said, wow, what a stupid statement. And you know the reason why this is a stupid statement? Because if you got common sense, you got a decent shot. Not a decent shot, but if you just got common sense, and if you can hold down right trigger and left trigger, aim at somebody while head glitching, get them as little opportunity to kill you and give you a big opportunity to kill them, then you'll get a high KD if you play like this. And also if you use high kill streaks. I'm not saying people that have high KDs can't play. You got people that play like NASA. NASA has a 2.5 KD, use 3, 4, 5, use low kill streak. SKL got a 4 KD, use sub, and now on top of that, NASA use submachine guns. SKL use submachine guns, use low streaks, got a 4 KD. Those dudes are monsters. They can fucking play. Sandy Ravage is a monster. He can play. He used high kill streak, but he's still bad. He's still a fucking monster. And that's another thing I want to talk about before I talk about K-True right quick. Before I talk about Chris, that's my boy, but I gotta address this. I gotta talk about it because I just tell you how I feel, and he can respect that. He will respect that. But high KD, I was looking at some of my friends' lists, because I wanted to troll their combat records. And I was bored. I had time. I looked at some. I got some people on my list. I got some badasses on my list. I got a lot of people on my list with 2.5, 3 KDs. I was looking at some of their combat records. I'm not gonna mention their names. I'm not gonna put them out like that. But looking at their kill streak kills, one of them had like a 2.9 KD. You take away his chopper gun or gunship kills, he has a 1.7 KD. Like I said, I'm not gonna mention his name. His KD go down by a whole 1.2 just off kill streaks. And you want to sit and tell me that if you got a high KD. If you don't have a 2.5 KD, you can't say that this game takes no skill to play. On this game, I got a 1.6 KD. Kill streaks, I've only called in the chopper gunner, I think 25 times, 26 times. And not to mention, this last week's my first time playing Black Ops since January. I probably have over a 2 KD if I would have continued playing it, but you know, I just got sick of the game. The game was boring to me, but I started back playing and whatnot. But anyway, you see my kill streaks. My highest kill streak called in is the counter UAV. Second highest UAV. Third highest Blackbird. I use non-lethal kill streaks. I got a 1.6 KD. I could easily go 8, 9, 11, and my 1.6 would probably be like a 2.5. That doesn't determine skill. That's just abusing a system. And what I say is take the whole system out of the game. Remove kill death ratio. If you remove kills and deaths from this game, look at this idiot sprinting around the corner. Look, I mean, there's just people that just don't know about the game mechanics. Sprinting around the corner, unless you got lightweight pro on, you can't quick aim out the sprint. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I got common sense. I know the game. I break it down, and I use it to my advantage. You can say that's a skill. It might be a skill. It probably is a skill. I'm not gonna say it's not a skill, but it has nothing to do with gun skill. That just do with mental capacity. Look at this. Flash a dude, go ahead, glitch him, get an easy kill. Wow, get my kill streak. But anyway, get back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about kill streaks and kills. Just remove kill death ratio from the game. It's just that simple. You take KD out after the game, tell you how many kills and deaths you got. But when you get to your main stats, look how bad these dudes are at me. They shoot my body while I'm on the ground. Had them pissed off. Probably because I was talking a lot of shit to them. And I had been camping on them because they were camping on me. Like I said, you out camp a camper, you piss them off. But anyway, remove kills and deaths from this game. Tell you after the game how many kills, how many deaths you got. But other than that, just remove kills and deaths from this game. Just make it to, well, you know, they tell you got 2,500 wins, 500 losses. That's it. Don't tell you how many kills, how many deaths, how many assists. That'll speed the game up in its own right. Because what are you camping for? Only reason then you camping is because you're a bitch. That'd be the only reason. I went 13-1 this game. Like I said, I know I only died one time. This next game I'm showing, I don't even know what my score was. I know it was on Wasteland, and Wasteland is my map. You can't make me have a bad game on Wasteland. But anyway, remove kills and deaths. You're in a whole lot of problems. You're in all these corner camping scrubs, and you know. And you got people like Wings of Redemption, which I like Wings. I love his commentary. Wings tell you like it is. He tell you what he think. He tell you exactly on his mind. And, you know, a lot of people don't like that. I love it. I respect that. I respect honesty. That's one thing about me. I respect an honest motherfucker. If you honest, you already got my respect. You tell me exactly what's on your mind, you got my respect. You don't have to do nothing else. Just tell me. If you tell me how you feel, then I respect you. And he tell you how you feel. So I respect that. And you see how he plays. His last video on Villa, he went 39-0. Did you see how he was playing? He had a motion sensor behind him, and he was head glitching, laying on the ground. Did you see how he was playing? And you want to tell me that takes more skill than running around with an SMG, shitting on kids all day? Give me a fucking break. Anybody can play like that. Anybody can put a motion sensor behind them. Anybody can abuse the claymores of Modern Warfare 2 and head glitch their way to a high KD. I got plenty of gameplays like this. I go into free for all. I go into ground war domination. My whole goal to get my kill streaks. And even on these gameplays, as you see, I'm still not being a complete scumbag because I'm not running 7-9-11. I can easily run 7-9-11 and just kill her. But I'm still running UAV because I just have to help my team. It's just in my DNA just to have to help somebody. I just want to help my team. So I was running 379. And, you know, that's a good kill streak to run. I mean, if you don't want to use big kill streaks, I mean, I even told Nas a long time ago. He said he don't like using the big kill streaks. I was like, use 379 because if you get 7 gun kills, you deserve some kind of, you know, compensation. So 379, I would love to see him run that. And that's somebody I love to see abuse like big kill streaks, because even X-Cal will use dogs and he'll use assault rifles. You know, he'll use the AK-47. He'll use just the lesser assault rifle. He don't use the good assault rifles, but he'll use assault rifle. But assault rifle is assault rifle. It's still good. I mean, AK-47 is a good gun. NASA don't use assault rifles, and he don't even use dogs and nothing like that. He even stopped using Blackbird because he thought it was cheap. But I love to see him abuse some of the big kill streaks. See how high his KD will be. Because Margaret J is a monster. Don't get me wrong, Marcus J is one of the best players I ever seen, but he still used 8, 9, 11, and he has a 4 KD. I guarantee you, take away his kill streaks, he'll have like a 2.5, 3 KD, and which is still great. Don't get me wrong, but it's not 4. So I don't want to hear nothing about you gotta have a 2.5 KD to say this game doesn't take skill. That's a fucking joke. Anybody with common sense can get a high KD in this game. As you can see, I'm right here. I'm in the avatar. Look at this dude. Look at this dude fight me. Look at the terms that he was fighting me right there. I was head glitching behind the wall with an all gauge ball. Let's see, the all gauge ball. 40 base damage. It keeps its damage over there. It doesn't lose damage. Stopping power. Add 40% to that. So there's 52 base damage. I mean, 2-shot kill at end range. With the grip. No recoil. I can full auto this motherfucker completely across the map and kill you with 2 shots. With stopping power. Use a scavenger because I hate picking up other guns. I don't need sleight of hand, like I've said before. I don't need sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is not something I need. I put myself in position to win gunfights whenever I want to. Like if I'm gonna go rush crazy, yeah, I use sleight of hand. But as far as needing sleight of hand, I don't need sleight of hand. And Sit Rep Pro. Sit Rep Pro is fucking probably the most ridiculous and broken perk on the game. If you got a good headset like I do, I don't know why you're not using Sit Rep Pro. You can sound whore people from across the map with Sit Rep Pro on. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I abuse it. So, excuse me. Like I said, it's crazy. And kill death doesn't determine any amount of skill in this game. And yeah, so right here I saw that red dot on the screen. I'm going to get this dude. And you see I'm still trying to keep myself at advantage in this gunfight. Still trying to wait for him to come. Right here the UAV going, but lucky for me he doesn't have ninja on. So I got Sit Rep Pro on. I know exactly where he is. That's why you see me crouching. I don't want him to hear my footsteps just in case he has a headset. Sneak up on him. Bam. I got him. Like I'm just using common sense and using, just senses. Little gun skills going on in this game right here. Gears of War, Halo, even Homefront, more about gun skill than anything else. You can't abuse shit like perks and equipment in Gears of War. You can't abuse a radar. There's no radar. It's all about callouts. It's all about listening. If somebody is behind you and they're shooting at you, you have to be paying attention to stuff like that. You have to pay attention to when the locusts or when the cogs say reload, or they, whenever you get an active reload, they'll celebrate. They'll be like, oh yeah, or some shit like that. You gotta pay attention to all that different stuff. Just like in hardcore mode on this game. I mean, if you didn't die by one bullet in hardcore mode, I would play hardcore, but you already die fast enough in regular. Why the hell am I gonna play hardcore when you die even faster? But this is the last issue I want to address. I wish they just remove KD ratio from this game. Just don't let anybody know what their kills and deaths are, and this would be a much better game. And like I said, I can sit back on Wasteland. I can sit back in this area right here, and I can pick people off with this gun and this perk setup, this perk loadout all day for free. I can do this shit on every. It's not a map on the game that you can't play like this. Even Rust, you can camp. Again, Rust is probably my highest KD map. I love playing. I wish I could play Rust every game. All you need on that map is a sleight of hand pro with RPD, and you could just fucking get 4 and 5 man sprays all game on that map. It's not a map on this game that you can't camp on and that you can't play like this on. On Scrapyard, you can blow the truck up and you can head glitch behind the truck. And when the spawn shift, all you gotta do is move with your teammates. Then you can go into the building at A. And then when the spawn shift again, you can go back to the truck. I mean, it's just that simple. You can play like this on every map on the game. It's not that hard. So I don't want to hear shit about KD ratio determining skill, because that's just not true, and it's ignorant and it's stupid for you to even say that. But this is last I'm gonna talk about, this game. Look at this idiot throwing a Semtech at me instead of trying to kill me with his gun. But anyway, this is the last thing I'm gonna bitch about Call of Duty. Next gameplay is probably gonna be a Gears of War 3 gameplay, talking about how I went over 1,000 subs. Again, this is my second time going over 1,000. I'm not gonna do a sub clean out like I did before, but I did put those videos on private because I'm tired of stupidity. people telling me, well, you got your ammo says 5. You shot 5, so it was 5 hits. But on the screen, it only showed 3 hit markers. I can only take so much stupidity before I just start blocking people. And instead of me blocking 100, 200 people, I'll just put the videos on private. So I'll probably do that whenever I get back online, and save myself from, you know, just blocking a whole bunch of folks. Because one thing I don't like, I can't stand stupid motherfuckers. If you're a stupid motherfucker, I don't like you. But if you're an honest motherfucker, I love you and I respect you. But anyway, that's just my take on this. People still don't get it. They'll never get it. So I'm through arguing about it. I'm through arguing with dumbasses. And as you can see, I went 16-0 that game. Like I said, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. All you gotta do is have common sense, play a certain way, and you can just fucking dominate and have a high KD. And if you play with a strong team, you can win all the games. If you play like this by yourself, you're not gonna do a lot of winning, but you'll still have a high KD. Anyway, I'm done. Peace.